Hello everyone, this is Yeberhahne and this is No Man's Sky. Game is loaded and we are nearly ready to play. I just have to go through very quick because I didn't play this one yesterday. Last time I filled a lot of things to sell over from the storage container, so I have a little bit more space today than I did last week, so at least that has improved a little bit. So what are we going to do today? Well, I have a trade terminal now on my ship, so let's just for fun see if any of them give any good money. Those I put on. No. Well, these does. So let's just so. The thing is that a lot of things is to be turned into money over time, and I kind of don't really need the money, but on the other hand, I don't want to just chalk it away either. So yeah, that is just how it is. So those of you who watched my no shift challenge yesterday, which is kind of the Sunday treat, did see that I got a ship and ventured out to some other planets and even went to another system. So it's progressing slowly though, but it is. That as well. I'm going to need that during the day if I'm not mistaken. So let's look at the returning frigates and see what they have brought us. Hopefully something interesting. So the things are still the same. Storage augmentation is in high demand, and that's kind of what I hope for, to get in abundance, but it's No Man's Sky, so it's Sod's law applying to everything. I suspect at least, so. More sellable things. Oh well. So what are the plans for today? Well, first of all, I will go and send the frigates back out. Well, I'll clean up first and then send them back out. Then I will go to where we ended last time. And then I will do the Nexus mission if it's something I feel I want to do. And then, when that's done, then the floor is kind of free. However, One of my plans are to actually go and chase a pirate frigate if I can. So I might go to quite a high number of outlaw systems for the same reason. So that is what I will start out with. But apart from that, everything is open, and this is pretty much sidetrack area where I might have some intentions, and I might suddenly pursue something else. So that I never know where I'm going to end up. It's always good to have some plans, but whether they are going to be true or not, that is always a big question. So let's go and send them out. I did make a fuel for them last time, so I have a nice little number of that. So 3 industrial, 1 balanced and 1 combat. Oh dear. So I have 6 industrial, I believe. The question is, do I have a oh, I have 7. Okay. So that is actually not entirely stupid. So 2. What was the last one? Was that combat? Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to change my plans a little bit. Combat, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. That all looks good. So balance, that's 1 of each. 1 exploration. 1 industrial. 1 trade. 1 support. And 1 combat. All good. So now it's the industrial. That one is 3 stars, so that's the important one. That is 5 stars, so good for that. That one is 2 star. Good. So, industrial, organic, and a support. Everything fine and everything sent off good. That pleases me a little bit. That is always nice. So I must admit I haven't got any coffee today, so I will be drinking water, and I will be drinking, I have a couple of Cokes, so that's going to be my caffeine intake today. Space station, that was the previous, so that's where we are going. I must admit, I found out that coffee is actually making me run more than if I drink water, Coke, things like that. So, although we can have a discussion whether A is more healthy than B, but that's not really. Then we can't kind of do anything anymore, because there's always something which is unhealthy, and I think life is too short to always end up in those situations. So, yeah. Of course, you should limit your intake of unhealthy things, and I kind of think I do. Trip around the anomaly. I actually wonder how many do I have of these? 10. Okay. That's a good round number. Good to be on the proper numbers. So yeah, so I'm playing the normal Permadeath game, and that is this is how it can become if you play long enough. Do I have anything to say about that? I don't think so. I mean, Permadeath is very easy to play. There is only one rule: don't die. Unfortunately, sometimes you end up in a situation where you actually don't survive. So, yeah. I will say it's not. That was not smart what I just did, but well. No, you sometimes end up in a situation where you kind of can't get out of it, and whether it's a space station or freighter kind of attacking you, and you then can't get out of the situation and you die, or you get killed by something. It's always extremely annoying when that happens, and I will say that my experience is, when that happens, well, go in and load the game again. Start a new game, get up on the horse, ride out in the sunset, and get the best out of it, because so as long as you learn from your experience, then it's actually not too bad. Bloody another survey a planet. That is not my favorite Nexus mission, to be honest, but on the other hand, it's normally relatively easy. What I learned last time is do one section at a time. If you try to mix them up, something might happen which is not very beneficial. So that's just what we're going to do. So we take the fauna, minerals, and flora in the first go, and then we do the survey part in the second. So statistically that might be bad. Blood planet, okay. Sounds very serious. Might have some bad storms or something. It might be warm. But that is pretty much it. I hope. If I'm wrong, I will quickly learn it. So we do all the scannings first. The good thing with the scanning is it gives a little bit of money, so that is beneficial as well. There. One over there, I can't see it. That's Sentinel. And I don't expect I can stand in one place and scan everything. Of course not. There's a trait thingy down there. I did not even see that I was that close to a so-called building, which is not really a building, but
weather warning. Incoming storm.
See, that was what I feared, but I have a plan. Take a look at this anyway. Okay, I can't see my ship now. They can't. Damn. Well, bad weather, so I'll go a little bit on the ground. There was a cape. moment I might have to go and find animals, but so standing on the edge is safe. So that's the minerals.
Units received. Units received.
So I need 2 creatures, okay. Which is up there somewhere.
Units received.
So I do have to wait for the weather. I'm thinking here, why didn't the caves in my no ship game have silver, for instance? That would have made it a little bit more easy.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So that is how it is. So. Sorry for the noise. I like making noise. Coke actually have another beneficial drinking that instead of coffee, because sometimes late evening I start getting a little bit low on sugar, so having some sugary drinks is actually not a bad thing. Okay, is it still bad? Oh yeah. So I've sometimes been asked, why do you not pick up things, for instance cobalt and silver and stuff like that? Well, to be honest, this is the reason why, because if I fill up early in the evening with everything I can, I wouldn't have anything anywhere to put it, and I'm lacking space already in other combinations, so I really have to make sure that I play wisely when I can, because my normal hoarding doesn't really work on Permadeath. But so much I have actually found out. So that is the main reason why I don't pick everything up. If I feel there's something I need, yeah, then I would do, of course. So I need an animal, That would be a red dot. Give me a red dot there. Oh no, it's another red dot. Still need a couple of plants, good. So now I have the scan, so now I need to find the hotspots. That is done. With this, and there is none around. Okay. What that means is I have to go out and find them.
Units received.
There are certain things I will pick up because I know I need them all the time. So, and dihydrogen is one of them. You can't really get too much of it. So, there is the first one that way. That way, okay. Then that's what we're going looking for. I still feel that animal look like a camel kind of thing. So phosphorus was the first one we found. And none of the others have anything here. Okay, that's fine.
Recharge. Technology recharge.
Oh, where should we go? Oh, that's a good question. Can I go? Nothing to look at. Okay. Was not the smartest I could have done, but no. So make a hole, get into it. Yeah, but it wasn't the sentinel that was the problem. It was the weather, so. mineral resource popping up, that's not really what I want. It's a little bit, yeah, annoying. So it is said any planet would have multiple hotspots. It's just finding them. And I have in the past on my normal save made up farms of well, bases that farmed resources that with that in mind, and it works fine. The only thing is you have to remember to come and pick it up daily or something like that. So I wish I knew where to go, because there is not much indication of, because this one is not going to be useful. I already have one. So animals walking around.
Experience received.
Might as well scan everything we can. So, yeah, I went out in the bad weather, but got used to it anyway, because my I have no idea where to go. So the question is, how am I actually kind of doing? Thing is, I'm not doing great because I'm missing 2 hotspots.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So now I'm out of the range of the... okay. Makes sense. And hopefully I can pick something else up. Gas or electricity? That would be great. Even better if it could be both, but gravity seems a little bit heavy on this planet. I don't know if it's just me or might also be the fact that it is very hilly, so if that's the case, then that's just how it is. Yeah, I'm going back towards. Yeah, I was stupid. I should go the other way. Why did I choose to go this way? You so quickly lose the directions when you run around on the planet. Guess that way, okay. That way. 300. Be number 2, and then I only need the electricity, but well, that is at least something which is useful. stop giving me nanites, then I'm quite happy with. Even though, like money, I do not actually need nanites, but well, when I can get them, then why not? So if I was smart, right, then I would do something like this. And hope they will fall down in the hole. Thing is, even though I don't find it that difficult, even if they roll down, but the thing is, if you're on a mountainous a mountainside somewhere where it goes a lot down, then that might not be the greatest. Okay. I will actually start. I'm working on it.
Technology recharge.
Because they will just disappear, so. So I need some protection. Unless I want to take the chance. I want to, because I know how quick it can go really sour. So I can only recommend respect the weather conditions, because if you don't, you end up with a lot of problems. And that, I can tell you, is not something you really want to do. Think about it. If you are in a situation where the weather is starting to pounder you and your protection is failing, and you suddenly run into something which want to have a bite of you as well, then the game is not very forgiving. yeah, I could probably survive it. Thing is, I actually don't know if I can. Another side of the coin is the storm, and yeah, that was not really smart, was it? My problem is always I find it difficult actually to see what I'm doing. And I took a plunge down always be used as long as there's things you can buy. When you don't have that anymore, then you have to start thinking about alternatives. That's kind of how it is. Come on.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Why is this always turning out to be a problem? the landing area not clear is a weird one. It's actually a good call. So So I could build a base here. Do I want to? Why would I want to do that? Do I have? I don't even remember if I do have one in Yeberhahne. So that's but the thing is, that would provide me with free power, and it would make things very much easier, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'm not out to build bases today, so back to the ship. Like I would be harvesting resources. I don't do that. So where should there? Quite far away, so let's go space and then go down again. That is kind of the norm. So at least we have done it today. Not like last time I did the surveys and one of them would absolutely not pop up whatsoever. So I had to abandon it. I hate abandoning missions or whatever it's called in the game you are in. Okay, I never had to go into one of these to upload. There's a lot of sentinels.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Oh dear. Oh my, what am I doing now? They're coming to kill me. Where are they? What's that? Are you dangerous? Oh, okay. This was actually not what I wanted to do, but as I said, sometimes you get sidetracked.
Elite Sentinel force. Hostile scan detected.
So, what I actually do know is that I'm faster than them, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah. So you can shape yourself up for fighting, or you can shape yourself up for not fighting. It's kind of one of these situations. It doesn't really matter whether you do A or B. You just need to know when to use what. It's not like I'm in any way one of these that what is that? no idea why I had that like that, but oh well. Let's go and hand in the Nexus mission, and then at least that is over and done with. I killed a couple of sentinels on the way. That is just what haven't I done? Jesus, it's it's a little bit slow here. Oh my. So I think it's a week ago I last spent here, so I am just kind of continuing what I can.
Collectible received. Collectible received.
Yeah, I don't think I have any sitting at 200. $220, okay. Yeah. That's it for next week. So that was the Nexus mission, and it was not as bad today as it sometimes has been with these type. So worst combination you can get is a planet with aggressive sentinels, very bad environment, and you have to survey it. That I can tell you is a horrible combination. So for some reason it wanted me down there. Well, I have a feeling it was the one where I just surveyed, but theoretically I should be able to go to any space station and hand it in, but it was the one I was just in, and the anomaly sent me back where I came from. So this is a system with 2 planets, so yeah. So I actually have not been around this one, so I'm going to take a quick tour around. So over here you will be able to get a slot for your exosuit if you haven't filled it up yet, which I have, so that's I'm not going to get them, but And that's always one of the first things I try to do, is actually fill up my exosuit. What else there is to kind of do is boom. You know what, I'm never going to install those anyway, so let's take the nanite and run. So I always start out filling my exosuit as quick as I can. And at the same time I actually start working on my ships, because even early I might only have one ship, and but therefore you can still make missions, and even in early game it's a good idea to do the missions. And that is just, I mean, I'm not trying to tell you how to play, because I'm not going down that route. You are the person in control of your own game, and that's how it should be. But I mean, I find it very important that the exosuit is filled up and you can start stocking modules on it to become better to survive. It's what the whole game is about, really. So therefore it makes sense actually doing it, where you get yourself into a good situation, and the better you survive, the longer you stay alive, and yeah. And that goes on all difficulties. Oh. Okay. I did not know I had a sleeping cat laying on the floor. But no, it's very important that everyone is aware that you are the one controlling how you play, and don't let anyone tell you it's wrong how you play, because it's not. It cannot be wrong, because it's your game. So yeah, that's my word of wisdom today, I think. I will sit and come with recommendations, and remember, it is just recommendations. If you have, Jesus, if you have some concrete questions, feel free to use the chat. I'll be happy to help as much as I can. Thing is, I do not want to give away spoilers. I find that a little bit of a shame. However, as you're sitting watching me, there might be spoilers in what I'm doing. I don't always know that until I'm in the middle of the situation. Even though most of the things, Artemis, Apollo mission, Atlas mission, I have done them, so there won't be any won't be any spoilers there. And the question about the missions, which a lot of people actually ask, do I have to do them? Simple answer is no, you don't. However, there is a however. And I need to say this without spoiling anything, but you get more out of doing them than not doing them. And so no spoilers. And yes, I have an atlas on my galaxy map, because after the last update that was added to the atlas mission, well, it's not the atlas mission itself, it's just interaction with atlas. And again, I'm not doing any spoilers, so where am I? I'm here. Galaxy core is that way. So I am looking to go to, that's not the right direction, so that would be silly. I'm going to look for outlaw systems, and what I actually could conflict. Well, that one is conflict, so at least that's one to start at. Because I have decided that I will try to get a S-class pirate dreadnought. And the only times I have actually run into them is in outlaw systems. I think there might have been once where it was not, but and I'm not even sure of that.
Product received.
I have a lot of things to sell, but I do only sell it to the right price. I do not give away stuff, and that's how it is. And I'm not taking that old argument that, well, you got it for free. Well, I kind of did, true. But that doesn't mean I don't want to earn money on it. So you don't get rich by selling to underprice, lower price. So it does make me cry when people do that. faster than me. And that's not good. So you're faster, I have to be smarter. That's how it is. Always remember, the quicker you kill them, the less damage they can make to you. This one is very persistent. The other one was damaging me in the meantime. That was not good. That comes to the second point in this. Make sure your shield is always topped up. Don't go too deep. So this gave a storage slot and a bit of money on top. That's the thing with outlaw stations. They give a thing and money on their night. Or something else. It gives 2 rewards. Problem with them is you can only take 1 at a time. Which is a problem for people like me who likes to take a whole range of a whole range of missions to do pretty much in one go if I can. It's class solar. Well, let's have a look at it. So yellow. Solar, its class, 6.6 million is actually cheap. It doesn't have a lot of slots though, 39, so it will take some work, but well, if anyone is interested, I will put the clips on and make a picture of it as well. Up a little bit, so there we go. And there's the glyphs. You have to be in Yeberhahne galaxy to use them. And we are on the M-list Lemon 15. Space station is an outlaw station, but that should be fine. You can trade it as you like. 6.6 million, so feel free if you would like that. I would say I actually don't have a solar at this point, and that is not in the charts right now. So best thing is to follow the route towards So it's not conflict we need. Okay. Let's try and life form next time if it comes up as a specific one. I actually don't know. At least here is a ship for us to attack, so thing is with these, you have to kind of make it as fast as possible. Whether you want to try to get it or you want to defeat it. Because they will try to run away. So there's a timer. I don't know if I have time for it. I need to kill the engines before the timer runs out. Final time. So now I can go and negotiate terms. And that include where on earth is the... I'm always looking for the icon, because that would be sitting where the Jesus. The thing is, luckily it's not running away. The icon is always sitting where the flight deck is, so please be an S-Class. A-Class, okay. It is kind of better than what I have, so let's have a look at it. Because even though it's better, it might not be better, so... This is tricky. I'm going to lose a lot of money, but no, I wait for the S-Class, so I just take the money. That's 6.7 million. That's the problem is they look the same inside, so didn't actually have anything inside. Okay. That's kind of the things you should always make sure you actually take a look at. What is actually inside it, because sometimes there might be rooms which is beneficial. Okay, that was a little bit annoying, but the thing is, I should really not take a ship which is not top notch, so it's very often we look at something and say, oh, shiny, and then it's actually not great. Not great enough. Well, I'm actually saying don't compromise because you can. Set up some targets and go for them. But I mean, for some, it's just improving what you have in letters. That's fine. And you can do that. There will be others, and I will find an S-class at some point. So here I can raid a capital ship. I don't really like doing them. I feel they take too long to actually be beneficial. So that is a S-class explorer. I'm finding S-class ships. 5.2 million. It only has 38 slots. So, but a cheap S-class, and it can be built. Oh, that's some nice supercharged next to each other there. Might actually even get one very close to. That could be interesting. So price 5.2 million, very cheap. So let me put some clips on. We are still in Yeberhahne, so that is where you have to be if you are interested in this ship. Jesus, that is a big wing. I don't know if I can get it from this side. That's actually the back side. That's not really the best view of it. So glyphs there. And if you're interested, Yeberhahne galaxy, use the glyphs. You come into one of the planets in this system. And we are in the Doubt system. So feel free on the space station, of course. So, Jesus. I wonder when my S-Class quota runs out. Oh, I can hear this one is done. It's always funny to actually see how much you find on your travels, because sometimes there's a lot, other times there's not. So red is Viking, yellow is Gek, blue is Korg, yeah. So what is white? Nothing. Any color I haven't had. So it doesn't show particular if they are it's just white outlaw system, so that's go with that. So that's a little bit tricky. I don't know, maybe just focusing too much on this part. Thing is, I'm sitting thinking I do not want to jump from pirate system to pirate system, outlaw to outlaw. Because that's relatively uninteresting as well.
Units received.
What do we see here? C-class, A-class. What? No S-class? This game hates me. Oh, maybe I shouldn't turn into a snowflake. Yeah. To be honest, I would not expect anything in that direction anyway. So there's a black hole down there. Let's see what that brings. Nothing particular, but at least it will move us a little bit faster towards the center. Not that we need that right now, but we will need black holes from time to time, because otherwise it will take forever. But this galaxy has not started to annoy me in any way, so... So I actually wanted to talk a little bit about, there was a lot of hype yesterday because Sean Murray has released a emoji, and it's an emoji of a shooting star. And one of my subscribers mentioned it, and well, we chit-chatted a little bit about it, but I couldn't really think out what a shooting star would cover. So I went on other places where people were discussing it, and there was a lot of guesses, and that's how it always is. There's a lot of guesses, and I will say that I don't have any ideas of what that would actually cover. But as always, I think it's interesting when we get upgrades, because first of all, that normally means there will be an expedition, and expeditions always have some sort of reward, whether it's a ship or something special in other directions. That is so that's one side of it, and if something new come into the game, well, that's always interesting as well. But I have no idea what it could be. Speculations go from everything to shifting suns, rotating planets again, to space station upgrade, to what they think was promised, and so on, and any guess is as good as mine, because I honestly have no clue. Yeah, this was the wrong one. Oh. The guy I need to talk to left. Well, not entirely. Sometimes I feel it's a revolt, but it's actually okay as I have money for it, but if I didn't, I would be quite annoyed. But I would say one thing is, if you get C-class modules and you're paid for them, you know what you can do with them and kind of get your money back. Oh, now you're listening. you can install them. So let me show. I just got a C-class movement module. I install it. It would tell me I have too many already. So then down at the bottom it says dismantle, and it will tell me what I get if I dismantle it. 50 dihydrogen, 1 carbon nanotube, and 1 wiring loom. Bing. Wiring loom is worth valued 25,000 units, and I paid 15 for that slot, so I have kind of earned 10,000. However, if you're buying wiring loom, the cheapest I ever seen was 38,000 or something like that. So, and up to over 120,000. So they go in a wide range of values, and I mean, that is at least getting you your money back if you had paid for an upgrade, which didn't really pan out well. So that is an opportunity at least, and a lot of people don't think about this, and I was one of them until one of my viewers told me that you could. And since that day, I have actually not looked back, and I don't buy many wiring looms anymore, because I anyway test out how they look, especially if I get S-Class. I'll see if I can tweak what I have. And if it's not as good as what I have, then I just dismantle it. Or if it's better than one of those I have, then I dismantle the old one. That way I get something out of them, because if you remove it and try to recycle it, then you only get 16 nanites for it. And you know, 16 nanites you can get so easily. But wiring looms you will have to pay for. Just saying. So you could theoretically just go to another Viking system and get the 2 dashes, and then your 16 is covered. But wiring loom here is 83,000. So yeah, I feel that it was quite a good bargain for me. So. And if you think you can use it for something, then feel free to reuse my ideas. That is not copyrighted in any ways. I'm happy if I can help someone. So nanotube crate and carbon nanotubes are not the same, so don't go wrong with that. I don't think I have any, but I always check, because those missions very often give good money one way or another for hardly any effort. So it's worth it. Yeah, this one I just need to make sure that this is sitting down here somewhere. Oh, that's stopped. So might as well empty all these out that just take up space. Because nanites don't take up space when they are put in on your account. So that's why it's sometimes quite good to actually get these things done. Luckily, I'm not in a situation where I really need the nanites or the space for that matter, but it is actually nice just to know what you're doing, and you help yourself doing these things, if nothing else. So, while we're sitting here where it's safe, I'm going to take a very short bathroom break. So, I'll be a couple of minutes, then I'll be back again. So stay with me. So I'm back again. Sorry for that. I thought less coffee would give less running, but That might not be the case. Man, this is shaky, this space station. I think a lot of, well, I say a lot, but I think it was some ship coming in. They do sometimes shake the whole thing. I'm not sure I did the right thing there, but it's difficult sometimes to say what is right and what is wrong. So that one was, oh, that one is on the good side. So let's get rid of them. They took up a lot of space. And of course, I'm not sure with the new tendency that it's down at the bottom when it's top. Problem is I could rearrange, but the problem is when you get something in new which you don't put there yourself, it comes on top, so I will have to move it around all the time. That doesn't really make sense. So you notice I don't take the white boxes. Because they won't give me any benefit really. I've used to just pick them off, but I actually learned one thing on Permadeath is that sometimes you lose a couple of your pluses, and that's kind of your life. And the more you lose, the worse it can get if you reach the bottom of them. And if you remember a little bit about where those white boxes are, you can always go back and pick them up if you should come into a situation where you need a little bit more health and life. You can find them around on planets as well, so it's not overly critical, but it's just nice to have options. At least that's how I play. You don't want to listen to me, bastard. So, I know I looked at the other side, but as whatever is not trade goods, it actually can shift. So I do sometimes see that on one side is not buying, and on the other side it's actually in your favor. So that's where it's sometimes good. So I think I hear dogs. They're probably looking after the cat which is sleeping in here. They usually play with him. Well, at least the puppy does. Worm-ridden planet, that's not where I want to go. Acidic. And that is probably cold. Yeah. So, nothing really... Check. A rotting planet. Nah. That is not really beneficial. So let's trot along the path and see where we come. Should we visit another atlas and see? Oh, there's a little bit of spoiler there, but yeah. That's the atlas, it's not me. This one is done. So it's actually quicker to do it that way. I just realized something that doesn't have to be there. So, at least now things are where they are supposed to be, rather than just floating around. Okay, let's see what Mr. Atlas say here. Very generous with words, I would say that's one thing. Just under 600 nanites. It's one of these things I don't really feel I need it, but on the other hand, I'm not one saying no thank you to nanites, so I don't know. It's a little bit... Oh well, thank you. Can't really see any other ways of saying no do it. That was very smart. Oh. positive it wasn't coffee I poured down myself, because that's always warm. Coke is at least not. So, yeah. I am a little bit of a peak. It's a humid planet. Starbound, copper, paraffinium, and silver. Is that something I need? I actually don't think so. So, as most of you know, I have a YouTube channel as well, and there's a lot of videos cut out of my streams, mainly from them. I have done other things as well, but I used to every Sunday start the stream and do some cooking. And I actually been asked to do more cooking, and well, the thing is, Sundays is booked up with something else now, so I don't really know how I can best do it, but of course, if people want to see me cook, then I would be happy to do so. It's not really a problem. There is some usage in knowing things and knowing a little bit how to combine them. So I will say, on Thursday, I'll see how we can incorporate it and doing a little bit. I assume most of my recipes are still working, so otherwise we are in for a treat. So that's always a good place to start. But yeah. So Thursday I will send off the frigates, and then I will, after that, do a little bit of cooking. Just keep it simple to the beginning and explain a little bit about what it actually is, and maybe demonstrate a little bit about what you can do with the food stuff. So I actually had it up once, so come on, go away from that chair. Thank you. No, go away. Can't be bothered spending that much time trying to get a little bit of nanite, so it's okay. If it has to be that way, it will be that way. I mean, I am rarely fussed about that. So it's the same argument as earlier. I am just trying to see if I can get something for some of my non-trade goods. That sounded interesting. So, that's not really what I want. So, I'm very particular with my missions. I mean, from the start, when I start can get the missions, then it's very important for me to get the 3 guilds up. So I will do a lot of missions that now I would regard as irrelevant, but it's important to get the standing with the guilds, because when you get high enough up, you actually get gifts from them, and that is this guy. You go and talk to him, and when you are high enough, they will be very positive, and you click, and then it comes up, accept gift or decline gift. If you don't want the gift, why are you even talking to him? So take the gift, and it can be literally anything. So there's a lot of... I only spoke to one, didn't I? There's a lot of different things, and it can give you nanites and money as well. So, and the higher you get, the better the rewards are. So yeah, I would say it would be silly not doing that, but again, I'm not telling you how to play. If you have no interest in that, fine. Okay, he did not like that. Okay. So I'm going to go to that humid planet and see what buildings we can find. Why am I interested in building? Actually, I'm not, but what I was thinking is to try something. That is activate one of these. Let's see if I can find a radar distress signal. Found an abandoned building. No, it was not this way. I was just a little bit curious. So it is quite a bit away, so out to space and down again. That's the fastest way if it's over longer distances. So the sentinels are not the nicest. Orthodoxy. You're joking. Okay, I guess that was a predator. That one looks like one as well. Blood drinker, okay. Ball, okay, that's probably why the sentinels are a little bit arsy here. Okay, that's a little bit interesting, but what are you? That's the blood pressure. Are you kidding me? I'm actually well armed, so don't give me that crap. Where is the door? I need the door. What the? Where is the door? There is the door. I found the door. So these terminals give you some
incoming storm.
a kind of a law seen from a traveler point. At some point when you've been through it, it would just say hello world, and then it gives something and analyze data log. When you do that, it gives you some nanites. Between 120 and 150, so that's actually not bad. And on normal, you can actually take it multiple times. So when you find an abandoned building, well, I would say sometimes on Permadeath you can as well. So when you find an abandoned building, go in, take the nanites, see how many you can actually get out of it. It might help you immensely in the beginning of the game. So, come on, what are you doing? doing. What am I doing? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't always know. So, I have some kill animal mission, so I'm going to kill some horrors. I'm doing it very easy way here. Some people have said that I was insane using the geology canon, and it's probably true because I have almost killed myself several times using it. But the thing is, it does immensely much damage to mobs. Some mobs is harder to kill than others, so that's why I find it very useful. So are they all good? That one is, that one is, that one is, that one is. So I think I'm happy. So I did 4 missions in one go, and that's my point with taking a lot of these, is that you kind of get them out of the way. What are we actually looking for? I wish I knew. So should we try one more of these? Another abandoned building, okay. That is not going to be as useful, but that is just how it is, to be honest. That actually belongs there. So where is the is that the same I would just visit it? No, it's not. I could see there were some differences, so even though that thing is, I'm not going to do the animal thing here. No need for that when I don't have any animals I need to kill, so I do visit them anyway when I come across them, because there is always a little bit, and of course the nanites is nice as well. So but of course I pick up boxes. That is for certain. Always look for those curled up ones in the ceiling, because they will lash out for you if you don't take them out. I would say they don't kill you, but it might make you shit yourself when you get hit, because it always comes like a big surprise when it happens. So using charts is one way of actually finding things. There is another way which is actually free for you. And it seems like a lot of people have actually forgotten that art, but you have a signal booster. And if you don't have that, then you haven't done the Artemis Apollo mission, so because you are told to build one there. So locate nearby structures, and that will actually show you something within range. There's a holo tower. That was not really what I was hoping for. Do I actually have any vision of anything else? Doesn't really look like it. Okay. So I would say remember to pick it up and take it with you, because you can use that multiple times. So what many will do is they will fly to what it found. Yeah, not away from it. This has a landing pad. And that's actually good, because then it doesn't cost you any fuel to start from that point.